This is a chapter I'm a little worried about. Not the easiest one. Leslie, the boss, is pretty rough. And then on top of that, there's going to be I think there's one or two siege tomes in this one. Hmm. Okay, so just going over this real quick before I do my preps. This is Sarka, and she is cracked. For this part of the game, reasonably bulky. Got not the craziest bulk, but decent bulk. Extremely fast, which again on this mode we haven't had a problem doubling, but on hard mode this was a godsend. She also has a reasonable mobility skill, though it's a personal one. I prefer the ones that let you move other units. Like reposition, I think is the best one. I think swap's pretty good. Shove is good. Pivot's like kind of weak, but I guess it's better than not having anything at all. But I think actually every unit gets a movement skill now that I think about it, or nearly every unit does. And then as a paladin, she comes in with chivalry. So when her foe is at full HP, she gets +2 to her damage and defenses, which is decent. She comes in with a silver lance, and this is truly your Jagan. They just came like 8 chapters late. All right, going to go ahead and promote Arcady here. I really want the extra movement, would like an extra... I think like the enemies on this chapter start getting a little bulkier, so just want to make sure his combat's up to snuff. Being able to weapon triangle people is also pretty nice. Not a crazy important promotion, but one that I think the extra bulk and movement are going to be nice. And then Natsuko and Helga and maybe Osane are on my short list for promotions. I'm just waiting for them to get to level 15. All right, do one last double check here. Looks fine. Looks fine. Oh, let's actually swap this. She does not one tap them. That's annoying. Dink. Doubt this is gonna give him 2 points of damage. Oh. Take the hit anyways. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, we knew that was a possibility. This could go poorly. Though none of these guards move, which is nice. So Arcady probably kills. You can get pretty reliable chip with fire. and then come clean up with Sarka, or we could just attack with Sarka. I don't mind this. I'll put a kill on Ruslan, sure. Okay. Ruslan doesn't actually, his combat doesn't actually matter all that much because that's not why we're deploying him. But obviously is the best class of the game if he's able to be contributing in combat. That is nice. Alright, let's make sure we don't get obliterated here. 19. He takes 13 damage, that's... Oh, crap. Oh, crud. That was a misclick. Alright. That's... is what it is. We have made moves on the map, so we're not going to do any sort of... like, I've restarted once or twice where I accidentally hit the start button before I did my formation. But once we started the map, we're kind of locked in here. I don't think it's gonna matter too much because the knights, this guy still dies, right? He attacks Titus, he dies, and then the mage is gonna come attack Titus. So I think it ends up being, functionally speaking, the exact same thing, except Titus has 4 damage on him. Or Helga gets 17, sure. All right. I didn't mention this, but this commander or General Broomhilda or whatever was giving passively 5 leadership stars, which is like 25 hit and 15 avoid to every single unit, which is why the hit rates were so super sketchy. Chapter 1 on hard mode is nightmarish. Or excuse me, turn 1. All right, so now every enemy has substantially lower stats. Their hit rates are all gonna drop substantially here, so. Nice. All right, Natsuko probably one around the mage. Ah! 1 point short. Oh. Damn it. Okay. This whole being 1 point short of benchmarks on this chapter is really annoying. Having to burn 2 uses to do 1 extra damage. Alright, we gotta recruit you here in a second. None of these guys can get to Arcady, so he is safe this turn. Oh, we the 7% critical. Sure. Okay. Oh, I don't have an archer with this. Okay. That's annoying. I forgot that you can like put an archer here if you have one and just snipe this guy down on the turn he spawns. I think Titus can also do this with Dire Thunder. Yeah. Can't do it regular, but it might be worth it to Dire Thunder there. Hunter just continues to be an absolute beating versus mages. Ooh, point of strength, very nice. Ooh, strength and speed? Man, this Helga is looking nutty. I guess I could warp S-Sphere to the treasure chest there. Ooh, 22 damage? That would have been disgusting. Wonder if she doubles these guys. That'd be a huge waste of this heavy spear use. Alright, she does not. That's actually kind of good, I think. Being said, a lot of units here. Lot of units here. Alright. Let's see. 100% gonna have to do this for Arcady to fight this turn. Really wish I had a Min Staff on her. That was a mistake not to give her one. All right, I kind of want to clear the way to Duck so that Storch can recruit Duck, and then that gives me, so I'd get rid of these two. We do this. Let's see. Yeah, so she can kill this guy. All right, and then Larissa one rounds this guy. This turn's definitely getting sketchy. I got multiple mages, multiple knights, multiple infantry units. This first couple of turns on this mission are kind of a cluster if you don't. I actually wonder if I should have just like warped Larissa into here and just fought. Oh, I also positioned in such a way that Esfir can't actually do anything this turn. Awkward. Okay. And Lejos can either double and not kill, or, okay. Sure. Doesn't work either. All right. Now, I guess the hope here is that this guy, 25, is gonna go for Lajos, because he can't counter. Then this guy will attack Storch, this guy will attack Storch, but Storch will come out alive, I think. 15. And 14, so Storch would live that, I think. Because if I put Esfir here, I don't think that ends as well, because all three might go for Storch. Then again, this guy's got 76 hits. Storch has 38 avoid and gets 15, so it's like single digit to hit. That being said, I want him to go after Lajos, so I'm gonna do this, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this and hope for the best. I don't entirely know what the AI is gonna do, but I think this is still my best bet. Who hasn't moved? Oh, nobody up here. All right, so let's see. Axe Raver, sure. Okay, in that case. this. I gotta start baiting these purges out because otherwise it's gonna be a pain. So I want to set somebody there with the best resistance. 8, 7, oh no, 11, 2, 8, 2, 6. Okay, so it is Dewey. These guys have range. He does. Okay, so that's super awkward. Oh no, never mind. We're good. Yeah. We'll put Dewey here. Right, 26 HP, 11 resistance. This has like 19. So she'll take 8. I actually cannot afford to miss this hit with the Wyvern. As much as I would love to put a kill on one of my Wyverns here. All right, and this way we still get to heal Sarka. And then, yeah, next turn we can start working our way through this. Can these both pick up Titus? He only weighs 9. I'm only gonna hit it with a thunder, I think. Or actually, we'll hit it with a fire. Just soften it up and then we'll rescue drop to reposition. Okay. Does tackle Lodges, that's fine. Alright, he attacks Storch and misses. That's nice. I don't know how much it matters, but it's nice. All right, that's kind of the telling you need to pick up the pace because you're about to get it back capped. We need to get a Wyvern over here, and I did not bring more. Crap. Whop whop. Not bad. I could have punched right into the wall here. Yeah. All right, probably losing whatever's in that chest, unfortunately. Problem is literally anybody here could get cooked. That being said, this guy also doesn't move. So we could just do this, right? Sage has a red gem to steal. Alright, this thief's easy enough to take care of. This thief could be a little more annoying. Nice. Archer up ahead. Oh, Arcady cannot sell these, turns out. And Dax go Burr. I hate siege domes, by the way. I just don't like them existing. I think as a mechanic, they're really, really dumb. And this generally make the game less fun. I understand, like, mechanically why they exist. I just think that they're... The way they kind of make maps too dangerous to play fast, I think is really unfun. I think Fire Emblem tends to be more fun when there's rewards for playing fast. And this map sort of has some tension, right? But like the awkwardness of it is that the siege dome means that you can just get sniped if you take a little bit of chip damage and you're too far up. It's so easy to just accidentally oops die. Also, this is wild. 0 damage, still attacks. I mean, I'm cool with it because it means I can just kill it, but also that's wild. But I don't know. I've just rarely seen levels where I like, oh, the siege dome makes the map more interesting. Very, very rarely. Oh, it's a thunder sword too. It's so good. It's like the first, one of the only early game long range swords other than the light brand. It's good. All right, do we can take another hit for 11 from the purge guy? We can't quite kill him this turn. But Sarka can one around the sage, so if we bust this open, we can steal. All right, this guy has a longbow. Excellent. 19, so it's got 18 might, so it does like 31. Good lord. Oh, and I also have to watch out because this guy has a Worm Slayer. Okay. Do we have a vulnerary? She does. Okay. Oh, is there any reason to reposition? Oh, Helga dies. Oh wait, yeah, I can throw Gunner here. One, two, three, four, five. All right, yeah. So if we reposition Gunner here, it pulls that guy. And then Gunner takes like 7 damage from the mage, or the siege dome. So it's not that bad. The longbow. 20, 38. So 18 damage to Storch. So he'd be fine. None of these guys can get to him. Okay. Sure. At least this Purge Tome doesn't have the horror of single-digit crit at the moment. I want to say the thing in here is also a teal gem. Like, I don't remember, but I want to say it's a teal gem. Alright, we gotta be careful around this hero. One range. Gotta pull him. When we do, also gonna pull this mage. Larissa probably cooks this guy, right? And she gets doubled, but she has 21 defense. Does 24 attack. Can we warp him? Can we warp her? No. We did this. Alright, I'm gonna try something dumb here, potentially. Oh, did I move her? Am I moved her too close? Nope, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, perfect. All right, then how much damage does this guy do? 19, she has 6 resistance. So she takes 13 damage. So it's 21. She gets doubled by this guy for like 4 damage. And this guy has a killer axe for 25. So if he if he crits her, that's another 6. So 13, 6, and 4, right? 10, 26. She lives with a bit of HP. Make sure I'm not missing any personal skills here. It's kind of cool if they give this to you early enough in the game that you could actually get use out of it. I mean, like, a lot of your units are close to promoting, but not all of them. Alright, we could also... No, we just don't have enough damage. Storch isn't fast. Killed it. Great. Now, once we get done with this, we will go ahead and promote. What's her skill again? What does this even do? Oh, crud. I forgot I got a longbow here. Does that change anything? 10, 4, 10 speed. Oh, no. She's fine. Okay. What does this do again? 10 hit and avoid when HP is not at max. That's actually kind of cool. Sometimes hard to not be at max HP, but worse. Helga's at full. All right, let's kill this guy here. Double check. Helga has 12 defense. This guy gets triple might, so he has 18, 28, 31, 19 damage. Doesn't double. No, does not double. Okay. Yeah, don't have a hand axe on Helga for some reason, but a hand axe, assuming you can make the hit, would be more reliable, of course. As well as if Ruslan could... Okay. Alright, this is, again, Ruslan being just very, very good at bailing your units out of potentially dangerous situations. This guy have pass. Shove, steal. Okay. Vital Elixir is actually a little more useful in this game than they were in some of the other ones too, because it feels like every unit they gave unit more HP to be a little bulkier, so that there's less like, oops, you died in one hit kind of moments. Alright, 10 damage. Alright, 10 speed, excuse me, so we can pull this guy with... that didn't work. Alright, Teal Gem. I don't even care about this. Sleep Staff. Okay. Two res moment. Alright, gotta start moving here. Take the Teal Gem. Fine with that. Alright, start making our way towards Leslie here. he kill her? Alright, so he has between 22 and 24 damage. No, it definitely doesn't double. That one can't reach. We don't restore staff. This guy's a bow that's good against cavalry, right? And he double hits. He has 9 con. So he has actual 14 speed. So Titus gets doubled. Doesn't. He has 19 damage though, right? Yeah, he doesn't take any damage. Okay. So I could actually just move Titus down. Oh no, because then he can move to the corner. 1, 2, 3. No, he can't. Never mind. Then does this lady double him? Yes. So she has 18 damage times 2. Makes 24. It would take like exactly 30. What if I did this though? Dink. Oh, she goes to sleep on S-Sphere. That's bad. That's almost guaranteed to hit too. Yeah. I don't think Osei might be able to. Actually, yeah, Osei probably can just restore her here. That being said, running out of room here, and we do need to get to the boss. Okay. Helga doesn't double. Titus does with Dire Thunder. Does not delete button them though. And apparently they don't have an instant support. Alright, so I can Silver Lance delete this guy. I Silver Lance delete this guy. All right, so Sarka deletes buttons, one of them. I assume Gunner's also a delete button here? No? Actually not. That's super awkward. Storage gets doubled by literally everything. I actually didn't calc this. I should have calced this. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't actually do much more damage. Oh, and it exposes her. Oh, Lord. Sure. Let's look what we've got in the supply real quick. Ah, that's it, huh? Steel blade. 13 damage. Does that get Arcady over the hump? Is he 4 damage shy? No, he's 5. Rip. Who are his supports? Larissa, who's already next to her. Olga doesn't actually contribute to this at all, does she? So... can Arcady survive a hit? Can. Oh, what kind of axes do we still have access to? Scissor axe, no sword reaver. How we slice it, we're just a little bit short. Okay, so if I sword reaver this guy, I then Sarka delete him. Arcady has 15 speed. This guy has 14, not quite enough. But with Titus, he does. Okay, I think I've got my plan. I don't know if it's the best plan, but it is the one we're going with because I've just got to make a decision at some point. All right, here we go. Olga coming through with the Sword Reaver kill. Terrible level up, but she's level 15 now. Are all these guys? Hold on, they all have like 10. This guy has an Axe Raver. Jesus. All right, these are the GTFO alert guys. All right. So now we need to warp Arcady, I think, or rescue him. Either way, Sarka walks up and deletes this guy. Oh, what's Torch's likelihood of hitting? 70? So he has a 95 hit to 30 avoid. Never mind. Never mind. We don't take those odds. I should do this because I don't actually care about the chip damage. And we also give ourselves the roll for critting, which we don't. That's okay though. If Titus had gotten 1 point of magic at any point along this way and got to 15 magic, he would obviously crit here. All right, and here's hoping that Arcady is reliable enough to kill this guy and then walk out. Oh wait, do I want to use? Ooh, that's actually a question. Would I rather use another warp staff or rescue staff? I think the rescue staff is less useful. And it lets me use Osane to heal this guy and then stick Storch here to defend. So I think we're gonna do that. All right, 1, 2, 3, that should be enough. I do love that they give you these heavily nerfed rescue and warp staffs with a bunch of uses and just they let you like, I don't know, one of my favorite things about Vision Quest is how occasionally it starts feeling like a puzzle game. 77, that's our odds, huh? All right, wish we had an Iron Sword here for the, no! Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's probably gonna get Dewey killed, huh? Oh, man, that's a disaster. Because now Sarka's probably gonna die. All right, actually, that means we just have to do this. I need to get this guy dead. Oh, man. This is bad. All right, what are your odds, Storch? 62? Otherwise, we're gonna face 3 attacks. Hand Axe, Javelin. Axe Reaver's not that bad, actually. All right. Oh. man. That's so bad. Ugh. Alright. A decent level up on storage here. What a turn. Alright, she delete buttons him. I think this means I'm gonna have to actually fight these reinforcements too. Oh man. Ooh, a 39% chance to hit with a 26 crit. So 60% of the time, or no, 40% of the time, 60% of the time he misses. 40% of the time he hits, so 4 in 10, and then a quarter of those. So 4 in 10, 1 in 4, 4 in 40. So like there was like a 10% chance she just got deleted there. Cue the blah blah blah. These guys were a nightmare in lunatic mode. More defense! More bulk! Let's see. Is there a way to delete this guy? Yup. Then this guy is a Sword Reaver. We're not afraid of that. She's got a Sword Reaver. So we'll just put Duck here as to hold the line. All right, and now we can finish up here. How many turns of sleep left? 2? Alright. What's this guy got? Devil Axe. So he has a million attack. 34, yeah. What's his speed? 10. -3 is 7. So Arcady here with a sword would just destroy him. Or Gunner with a sword. Oh yeah, how do we win round? I actually need to. 9? And Gunner's definitely gonna double, right? Yeah, Gunner 100% doubles. So 9 defense means that he's not getting one rounded. 8, 9. Oh no, that means he does 26. Maybe supports, no. Do we double with a steel blade? We lose 2 speed. We go to 13. This guy loses 3 and goes to 7, so we still double with a steel blade? Deal. Oh, actually, I didn't account for the fact that I get an extra bonus damage. I don't even think I need to use the steel blade. Oh well. I think we'll be okay. All right, this is Leslie. She's got a lot of stats. Really good weapons. I don't want to talk about how many times I had to soft reset this chapter. Or like save scum this chapter to get through it on hard mode. These wyverns are nightmarish. I think they come earlier too. Ooh, really good level up. So we're about to reach one of the issues with Tidus. This early game combat is pretty good. And I actually think the biggest issue Tidus runs into, all these wyvern slaying weapons, by the way, would have been very useful, obviously. But one of the big issues Tidus runs into is that his combat starts out pretty good. And then he has 2 terrible things happen to him. One, you're going to run out of Dire Thunder uses, and then his combat definitely falls off because that's the only way he's doubling. You know, his speed growth is really sketchy. So like, my hard mode Tidus actually has more speed than my end game normal mode Tidus, which is hilarious. I've gotten really lucky on that one. But his speed starts to catch up with him, where he just not going to double anything. And then he doesn't promote until partway through, like midway through chapter, or part 2 of the game. And once he does, I feel like his combat has sort of fallen off to a point that he becomes more of a staff bot, which is still fine, right? Like staff bots are useful and he'll have good like chip damage and you'll always deploy him. He just, I think, loses some of his combat. I think like this is probably the highest point in terms of combat for him in the game. And he kind of transitions into more of a supportive role as the game goes on. All right, what does the combat against Leslie look like? Terrible, terrible. Get absolutely obliterated. Okay, cool. And that's with one of my best units. Cool, 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 cool. Sarka does not fare any better. So we are going to need Esper to steal this Iron Rune and then use it against Leslie, I think, in order to beat her. I want to get Natsuko in at least one more combat. All right, so maybe we're gonna reposition and just take out these wyverns. We're gonna slow roll the end of this map a little bit just to make sure it's reliable here. I'm sure with these cracked walls, there's also a way to play this map much faster. Oh, God bless. Devil Axe slaps. All right, and then they'll trade blows. Oh, Helga just one rounds. Okay, cool. misses. I say I hate siege tomes earlier, but I will say the one they give Tidus is pretty cool. Like, it gives him some tactical value where you can just like, occasionally you can just do this where you just delete an enemy off the map some percentage of the time. Okay, so then my goal with these units is going to be to have a rescue train. And Larissa's probably our best bet at actually killing Leslie now that I think about it. She has so much defense that maybe she can survive a couple of rounds of combat with her. Or like survive a crit. Lajo's chip might also be useful. Now, Tuko seems to be the queen of the low single digit crits. Like, all right. So now we can promote her. All right. Played this map very, very slow and safe, but here we are. Now he's had to finish to close out. Oh, Physic. Yeah, this is an important chest. Okay, I remember this one being somewhat important. I just couldn't remember why. Physic is dope. Take. All right, we'll get the teal gem anyways. All right, we have cleared every single enemy off the map. I guess unfortunately it's a chapter that I feel like is complicated enough in terms of what's going on through this part that you just kind of have to play it slow and safe. I also think just slower, safer strategies tend to be more reliable in Iron Man because you're not willing to reset, so you're trying to like minimize risk, which I think is the fun of it. I can imagine this not being like the most crazy fun thing to watch, depending on how you feel about that, but let's see. All right, let's just see what Tidus's odds look like. Actually does decent chip. And then when she switches to her spear, she's gonna lose some of her crit, only deal 11 compared to Oh no, she'll do more. So she'll have 29 damage to his like 18, 17. So he'd take 36 on a crit and die exactly. Lol. Alright, Lajos can chip. How's Larissa fare? Better. She only takes one. Okay, we can actually just sit her here and she will eventually win, even if she gets crit. We'll just heal her a couple of times. And Larissa is so good. I'm gonna make a part 1 tier list, I think, and put my thoughts into like which characters were most useful for this Iron Man through part 1 as of now. And maybe I'll do like, you know, part 2, part 3, and then like an overall one. But like, Larissa going straight to S tier. Just, this unit is like one of the best units in the entire game. Holy moly. How have I never used this unit before? Like, especially when you're playing kind of slow. She's been like the MVP on multiple maps and just absolutely the face tank I needed. I kind of think her speed means she's gonna fall off at a certain point. But like, she has 22 defense, she does not take damage, and she has 6 movement! And perfect weapon triangle! Dude, Queen of part 1, easy. I assume if you were playing faster, like Marlon maybe, or Helga or somebody's probably a little better. Let's see. So I guess if we were playing faster, what you would do is we would have put units here, we would have charged up, and then we would have tried to like warp people in here. We'd like warp somebody in here probably who could take on, who could 1 round. So like Sarka 1 rounds, and then Sarka 1 rounds this guy, like the 2 promoted units maybe. And then we would have to warp Larissa here to fight the boss. I don't even know if that's possible though, because warp range is so limited. It's interesting to think about. Might be fun to do like a speed, not LTC, but like efficiency run where you're just trying to like kill as quickly as possible. Without the sort of like rigging that goes into LTCs. I generally have come around on the idea that efficiency runs are like reliable LTCs. And they're probably a little bit slower overall, but they're like really consistent and repeatable. It would be I think the idea of them. If I can get Gunner up a space on the next turn, we'll be able to have a bit more reliability here. Wow, Larissa actually just soloing. What a unit. Possible to get Storcha kill here. No, he gets doubled for 34 and has crit. Hold on. I just want to see what happens if we use a Lance Raver. Still gets doubled, but oh, it doesn't actually kill. Never mind. Everybody else faces a bunch of crit from her randomly. All right, let's move Gunner into position. 78. Is it not within 3 spaces? Is it just adjacent? Is it adjacent enemies? Oh, it is adjacent enemies. It's Anathema that is within 3 spaces, right? Tiles, yeah, 3 tiles. Okay. Oh, she doesn't quite have enough damage to 1 hit, huh? Even with her supports nearby? Alright, we're gonna have to find another source of chip damage. That's okay though. Alright, so let's Ruslan reposition here. See if all this stacks. Looks like it does, right? Because we were at 78 and when we moved Osane and Gunner into position, we get to 98% hit. Alright, maybe Storch is gonna get a kill after all. We're so 1 point off the solo here. If I was using Zoya, I could position her here to get some extra damage. 97? Yeah, we take that. You've been a thorn in my side for far too long. This ends here. Alright, Sneak Storch 1 more level up here before we promote him at the beginning of the next chapter. Iron Rune, very, very good. It's a good way of reducing RNG on a number of lanes, actually. Oh, I guess I even add an extra turn here, huh? Doesn't matter, though. Alright, we lost the Thunder Sword, but this is okay. Alright, is there anybody who's super close to leveling up on my healers? No. Alright, chapter complete. Feels like it took forever to complete this chapter. All right. finish up this chapter next time.